Hello and welcome to my channel, Angel of the South. I'm Miss Jackie. Today's tutorial will feature a how-to on contouring. If you need to know how to apply your contour for a soft, radiant look, if you have powder contour that you use, if you have cream, or if you would even like to use both. I will be showing the methods today, and I will also be showing a finished look at the end of the video. So if you like this look that I have and you would like to learn more about contouring, please keep watching. And thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing this video. All right, ladies, let's get started. First off, I start with a pencil that I use for my contouring, and some would consider it to be more like a liquid sort, but it goes on real smooth, and it's just a little bit darker than my skin tone. And see how I just draw that line right along my jawbone. Then we would want to include the sides of our face and right down the middle of our or topper part of our forehead. Then, using a beauty blender or a sponge, whatever you may have, I am going to use a beauty blender of sorts, and I'm just going to buff out those areas and blend them real softly. And I'm not going to drag it at all. What I'm going to do is do patting motions, and I'm going to go up unto my jawbone and down, making sure not to drag, but to just kind of pat it all in. Then moving on to the other side. And taking your time to blend when you're putting on contour and other makeup is always a payoff in the end, because blending makes your makeup look more flawless. As you can see, I'm continuing on to my forehead area and my temples, and I'm just using the beauty blender to blend everything in with my forehead. And what I'll do here is just bring this down right to my jawbone. So you go to your jawbone now, go up and kind of connect a little bit and blend. And you just do that until you feel that you have your contour blended in to your satisfaction. You do the same on the other side. Just take it along your jawbone and up and side. Moving on now, we will set everything that we just did with a powder, and this is from the Covergirl line. I believe it's the Queen line, but there will be more details about all the product that is used today down in the description bar, so please feel free to look down there for anything that you might be interested in. So we'll give that a little bit of a swirl, and then we'll go right back in where we laid our cream or our pencil or whatever that you're using. And we're just going to run that right along the jaw and up, around the jaw and up. Then we'll give it another little swirl and do the same to our forehead area and our temples, bringing that down. You're actually using the same motion that you were using with your beauty blender, but you have a brush at this time, and this sets it all into place, and it also softens the area that you put the cream and helps to blend it out. So once you feel like you have that blended to your satisfaction, I'm going to also show you how we contour our nose. Using this same pencil, I go in and draw my line. I'm very light-handed because I like a soft stroke, but if you like a deeper line to contour your nose, you most certainly can do that. But the way I do mine is I like a very subtle look for every day, and so I just apply just a little bit. Then we'll go back in with our beauty blender and we'll do a little bit of a side job, and noticing that I'm not doing any type of dragging, I'm just patting this, and we'll do the same to the other side. And when you're getting when you have a real subtle line there, I think it blends in without sticking out too much that you've even contoured there. So that is the finished look for our nose. We will go in with that same brush and just bring it down, and that does a bit of a set to it. At this point, once you have your contour set to your satisfaction, the next thing you're going to want to do is use a powder, a face powder of your choosing, whatever that might be, and you get that. Today I am going to be using the Maybelline, and I'm using the loose powder. Now, you don't have to use loose powder, but when you're setting your face, a lot of times it is a good thing to use. I use both actually, but today I'll be using the Maybelline, and of course you can find out about it down in the description bar. And we just do a little patting right up under there where we put our contour, and we put a little bit here and there. Now, we take that big fluffy brush and we begin to blend everything in, making sure not to sweep too much away around your contour, but to also remember to blend. And we will go down our neck area with that powder and see how everything is beginning to just kind of flow real nicely with our foundation now and our contour. Alright ladies, at this point we're almost done with everything, so I'm going to talk us through because I speed up the film just a little bit. I go in with a Milani Baked Blush here in a rose color, and at this point I'm just putting it right above where we laid our contour, and I'm getting the side of my jawline. Next I'm going in with a highlighter that I'm using. It's a highlighter slash toner from the Covergirl Trumagic. It is the Illuminator, so I enjoy that. It gives you a very subtle highlight without being too much, and it is buildable, so you can build it up to be as much highlight as you like. But as you know, this is an everyday tutorial, so all of our looks we want to blend in and not stand out too much. Moving right along this time to my eyes, and I'm just curling my lashes. And when you're curling your eyelashes and you're putting on your mascara, take your time ladies, because it can be one of those processes where you can get mascara everywhere if you're not taking your time. And so that is Rimmel Scandal Eye that I'm using, and I'm just doing the one coat method on both eyes, and that makes them look more natural and stick out a bit at the same time. Moving right along here, I will be lining my lips with my brown eyeliner pencil, and I am just taking my time to apply now the lipstick, which is a Milani lipstick. It is in the color Rose Hip, and it is a very pretty pink. And that brown and pink goes very well together. Once I blend everything in, it looks nice. I'll take that same fluffy brush that we used for our powder and go over my face once again to make sure that I have everything blended, and also to get any oily patches that might have already started. After that, right on to the infallible setting spray or whatever setting spray you have. My cooling method, of course. And ladies, we are done with this look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.